What's up, guys? Back with another video. Sorry for my absence. I just had a birthday and had to do some other stuff. So yeah. um, anyway, we're back into it now, and today we're going to be looking at uh, biological and chemical weapons on the Black Vault, like actual declassified documents. Uh, Heaps of them. There's so much stuff on here. It's crazy. I've been trying to figure out my only problem now is like which video do I do next? Which how do I decide which one of these topics I want to talk about next? There's just so many. So anyway, let's have a quick look through which extra files and stuff are you know in here. Yeah, let me just close that real quick. Yeah. So we're gonna have a look at which at the different types of uh, what I'll do is I'll just scroll down a little bit, like just so you can pause it and stuff and have a look. I won't actually read each one of these out, but there's a lot, and each one of these has like anywhere between 50 to like 300 documents on it. Human and animal biological testing. I mean, Pfizer. Ooh, might to have a read through that later. And chemical weapons. Let me scroll up. So, I think we'll do General Mills and biological weapons today. So, background. The breakfast cereal manufacturer General Mills was the nation's foremost developer of biological weapons of mass destruction in the early 1960s. The Department of Defense has released small portions of several reports detailing the work in biological warfare and performed by the Minneapolis-based company following a lengthy declassification review. During World War II, American consumer products companies were expected to come to the aid of the nation's defense needs. After the war, many of these companies established small but lucrative defense contracting divisions. General Mills set up a research division to tap into the long experience the company had in grinding or milling of fine particles in fabricating large, thin films used for balloons, as well as making intricate electronics assemblies. Uh, the company made thousands of balloon systems for high altitude reconnaissance purposes in a series of programs during the 1950s. High altitude balloons were used for various purposes, including taking photos of the Soviet Union and also to collect air samples to detect radioactive isotopes caused by nuclear weapons tests. That makes sense that as to why back when they first got that first flying saucer in 1947, that they first said it was a flying saucer, but then they tried to cover it up as a weather balloon. That's kind of where the whole meme started. I'll get onto that on a different video. But yeah, I mean, quite often you might hear me go, "Oh, don't worry, guys, nothing to see here. It's just a weather balloon. It's just swamp gas." Those are memes that have been around for a while. But anyway, I'll continue. The success of the high altitude reconnaissance balloons suggested to the military possible use as a way to. I think they mean a possible use there, as a way to disseminate biological agents in remote locations. One of the problems with biological agents is that they can blow back to friendly troops. Dissemination by balloon offers a way to release these agents deep within enemy territory without requiring an aircraft overflight. The Gopher Mid-Air Recoverable Reconnaissance Balloon Program was renamed Grandson. That's a odd name for a balloon. In June 1953, and became ready for operational use after test flights in early 1954. A variant of Grandson named WS-124A, Weapons System 124A, also called Flying Cloud, was designed and flight tested for the possibility of special warfare applications, but that effort was discontinued in late 1955. In reference books, WS-124A is listed as a weather reconnaissance project, which was a cover story used to shield the aerial biological weapons program. So they've got like cover stories for cover stories now. Well, I mean back then, so now they've probably got like cover stories for cover stories for cover stories for cover stories. You know, like multiple layers. Let's say, reading on, references to difficulties in milling or grinding of fine particles have surfaced recently in discussions concerning the anthrax sent to Congress through the mail. The fineness of the particles considered critical in making the material easily dispersed by air is a measure of the technological sophistication of the anthrax manufacturer. Other types of biological agents also require fine grinding for maximum lethality. So George Whitner, the project manager, died several years ago. Whenever this was written, his widow said that her husband and his colleagues had expressed some reservations about the work, but felt it was necessary because it was known the Russians were working in similar directions. She said it was a different era back then. A company spokesperson disclaimed any knowledge of the bioweapons program, and said that the defense unit was sold to Raytheon several years ago, taking with them any records from that era. Oh, yeah, that's how they get rid of it. Below, you will find many of the reports that have now been declassified and released to the Black Vault. There's a whole bunch of them, so I'll just read, let me see how many there are. Okay, so I'll just read the titles, rather than read each paragraph. So we've got also the link and stuff for this video will be in the description, so you guys can have a read through these yourself, if you want. So dissemination of solid and liquid BW agents. I think that means biological warfare. Progress report 3, Progress report 3, June 3rd, September 1960. We got dissemination of solid and liquid BW agents, quarterly progress report number 2, 4th of September 4th of September to the 4th of December 1960. That's got 111 pages. How many pages do I have? That's got 111 too. Damn, it's a lot of reading. Imagine if I had to do all of those in each video. These videos would be 8 hours long. I mean, I would probably do a live stream or something, live streams in the future, where I actually read through the whole thing. Yeah, not right now. But we got. Did I read that one? That's the third one. Dissemination of solid liquids and BW agents quarterly progress report, November 1, report number 3, 4th of December 1960 to 4th of March 1961. So that was almost a year, that one, 113 pages. Dissemination of solid and liquid BW agents, quarterly progress report, yada yada yada, 113 pages. Same one, but 5.4. That's got 137 pages on that one. Damn. That'd be a lot of reading. Same title. Those dates, 1961, 123 pages. This one's got 123 pages as well. 235 pages. Holy shit. Imagine reading through all that, 10.3 megabytes, and it's just text. You can see the stats and stuff on there. Same with this one, 120 pages, 256 pages on this one. That's the highest one so far. 195 pages, 123, 107. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff in there if you know want to have a read through it. And I think I'll end this video here and start making the next one. So yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Oh, I also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.